What's up guys, it's Oyisa here and we're back for another video. So in this video we're going to look at how I got my third vending machine. This is the second vending machine that I bought and the third vending machine that I am operating thus far. So we're going to be looking at two things, and I believe these two things are going to give you enough information to understand how I basically bought my third vending machine and give you another idea of how to get another vending machine. It is also going to look at how did I secure my location and how did I manage to move from that location to get to where the vending machine is now. So to break these down, the first thing that we're going to look at is how I got my third vending machine, as it is completely different from the other two ways that I got those vending machines. So it'll be a new way for you to learn it and a different way for you to see how you can get another vending machine or a vending machine. The second thing that we're going to look at is how do you secure vending machine locations? How do you find those vending machine locations, and how do you get in contact with the owners or managers of those locations so that you would be able to put your vending machine in their location? With that being said, let's get into the video. So how I got my third vending machine, it all started at the beginning of January 2023. As I had seen the potential of my first vending machine, the one at the hotel. I had moved from East London to Port Elizabeth and had been staying in Port Elizabeth for around 3 to 4 months by that time, and I had seen the potential of my vending machine. And if you remember, as I told you, you should be able to see how profitable your vending machine is between 3 to 6 months. And I was in 4 months while staying in Port Elizabeth with my vending machine at the hotel, and I was clocking in between 3 to 6,000 Rand a month in net profit at that location. I've gone to a point of 7,000 Rand now because the products that I actually stock are a lot different and tend to give me a lot more profit than what I'm paying in terms of costs. So yeah, so by January, I had been in Port Elizabeth for 3 to 4 months and had seen that potential of that vending machine. Also saved up quite a bit of money because of the profits I was making. And to be fully transparent, I used a bit of my credit card to buy this third vending machine. I started searching on Facebook Marketplace, searching for the machines that I am well acquainted with. I would say like that is the Azkoyen Palma. So while I was searching on Facebook Marketplace, those were the machines that I was searching for. I had found one that was going for sale up in Cape Town for around 30,000 Rand, but I managed to negotiate with the guy to get the vending machine for 26,900 Rand. Mind you, I had never gone to the location, so I got the seller's contact and started talking to him over WhatsApp, and then we got onto a video call for him to show me the things that I want to look at in a vending machine. So things to look for in a vending machine are, does it get cool when it's turned on? You would have to put your hand in there, but also you can hear it with the compressor that is running. The second thing that you would have to look at is, does it accept notes? The third thing would be the coin mechanism. Does it accept the coins? And fourth thing would be, is it rotating the stock inside the machine? The spirals inside the trays, are they rotating when you test the vending machine? So those are the four things that you would have to look at and know if a vending machine is working. And the guy, he did it with a couple of spirals. He didn't do all of them. He sent me a video and sent me how it's working. And that's basically how I made the decision to, bite the bullet and take the risk, because no matter how much you think people are scammers, there are some honest people out there that would sell genuine products and genuine vending machines. And a good way to figure this out is to look between the product quality versus the price that they're selling it for. And you compare it to how much websites are selling it, how much other people are selling that type of vending machine, and then you also look at the type of machine that it is to gauge if this person is a genuine seller or is looking for a quick sell. And if they're pricing it or very negotiable, there's a high chance that they're throwing the vending machine away and they don't want it at all, and were willing to take any money that they get for the vending machine. So yeah, those are 4 things to look for, and that's how to gauge if a vending machine is genuine and you're getting it from a genuine seller. With that being said, the guy took a video and showed me it, And then when I managed to secure all the money I needed, like I said, he was selling it for around 30,000, and I negotiated with him to get it down to 26,900 Rand. And then I had to figure out transport. The transport that I used, or the company that I used to transport the vending machine, was Bigfoot Express, and they charged me for around 2,223 Rand between Cape Town and Port Elizabeth at the time. Mind you, I hadn't really found a location yet. There's a location that I eyed, and it was an apartment building, a big apartment building that I wanted to secure, and knew that there were a lot of students, a lot of people going in and out. So I called the property management company and asked them if they would be willing to have me put a vending machine inside the location. And they had said that the location was recently broken into, the apartment was broken into, so they believed that it would be a high risk for my business. Unless I have good insurance or don't worry about the risk, I didn't believe it was a good idea to put it in there. So they suggested that I put it in their office building. So this is how I managed to secure a location. I wanted another location, but the rental or the agent that I contacted to put it in there, they suggested that I put the vending machine in the office building. And I wouldn't see that as a problem, as I had the money to buy a vending machine. And honestly, guys, sometimes it's not easy to secure a vending machine these days, especially on Facebook Marketplace, because a lot of people either buy them or they decide they're not gonna sell the vending machines and stuff like that. How I even found the apartment is I searched on Google. There are 5 locations that I would recommend that you search on Google. Those 5 locations are hospitals, hotels, apartments, offices, and high schools, universities, and colleges. Those are the type of locations that you need to secure to ensure that you make a profitable income through your vending machines. So I found the apartments, and yeah, like I had stated, it wasn't a good idea to put them there, and then the agent suggested I put it in their offices. I managed to have the delivery guys go collect, Bigfoot Express to go collect the vending machine at the seller's location. And mind you, by that time I paid for the transport, and I only paid for the vending machine once it was getting hooked up into the truck. And the seller actually took a video of the guys loading the vending machine onto a truck. So that was a good sale in the sense that I had a pretty decent communication with the seller, and he was kind enough to also wrap the vending machine, because the Bigfoot Express do not do their own packaging for the transport. You have to do it yourself, and he was willing to do that, and I paid him extra so that we can test also the instant payment that was done through my bank account, because I wasn't trusting to send money early and then get there and the vending machine is not there. And obviously he probably wasn't trusting that I would even pay once it's delivered. So we had to test the instant payment so that we know, okay, when the guys come collect the vending machine, I can make instant payment. It gets loaded and gets delivered to me here in Port Elizabeth. So it ends up getting delivered at the location, at the offices, and we end up putting it there. So the cost of the card reader, because I had to get a card reader too, this time I had to install it myself, because if you remember clearly, my first vending machine, it was all fixed up and serviced by the technician in Johannesburg at the time when I bought it. This time I decided a lot of things I wanted to do myself, because I had to learn and figure out how to actually service my machine and fix it up when needed. Because yeah, as a vending machine owner, you're not only an owner and business owner, you also become an operator or technician yourself, because you need to fix things yourself to reduce the cost of probably calling out a technician or stuff like that. So yeah, I paid around 8,384 Rand for the card reader at the time. So the setting up costs of getting the vending machine, buying it, transporting it, and putting in the payment system or cashless payment system was 37,507 Rand in total for setting up the vending machine. So that's how I got my third vending machine. And in that location, it wasn't as profitable as I'd like it to be. It's the one that I kept from March 2023. So I had made the decision in January 2023 to buy a vending machine, and by March I had gotten the vending machine, I had gotten a location for the vending machine, and I had been operating it since then. And a year down the line, to March 2024, I start looking for another location, or I've been looking for another location after the 3 to 6 month period that you need to give a location to see if it's profitable for you. And I decided that I want to get it out. Unfortunately, for some reason, I had a lot of time constraints at the time, but I've managed to improve my time management and improve how I manage my business to be able to be profitable, but also be efficient. So this time, to find another location for the vending machine, I had started speaking to some people, telling them that I want to find a new location. So that's another tip. You don't always have to search for Google for location. Speak to your network and find out from them if they know of any locations looking for vending machines. And you have to specify how much traffic a location must have. At least a good location must have 50 plus people going in and out of the location daily in terms of visibility of your vending machine. Otherwise, to maximize and make it the best location or better location, it would be best that it has at least 100 plus people going in and out of the location, or even going past the vending machine, to be more specific. So this time I managed to get an email, because I understand people's privacy in terms of contact numbers. So always get an email first, but if you get a contact number from the internet, those people want to be contacted. Other than that, I wanted to move the vending machine and only managed to move it a year later. So I initially put it at the office building in March 2023, and then a year later in March 2024, I managed to get it out and put it in a new location. And the new location, this is how it currently is in the new location. And I'll also show a video of how it was in the previous location and the movement of the previous location. Again, when I had to move it, I used Bigfoot Express, because they have a tail lift truck, being able to lift the vending machine from the ground into the truck. And I moved it to the new location with a card reader, and thus far it's been there for around a month or two, let's say a month and a half that it's been operating there. And to be honest, it's been running pretty well there, making a decent profit. I will tell you guys and give you a breakdown actually at the next video of how much the vending machine has made after a full month in the new location versus the previous location. That way I'll give you a good idea of what difference it makes when the vending machine is in a good location. That location, the office building location, was having around 45, maximum 50 people working at the location. And then I moved it to the manufacturing plant, which I had managed to secure through my network, and they have over 100 plus people operating or working in that location. So thus far, I'm not too disappointed. I'm actually quite happy about that progress, and we'll see how it does at the end of the month. But I'm looking very positively, as it's starting to compare and even do maybe even a bit better than my hotel location, which is my best location. So yeah, guys, that's basically how I got my third vending machine. And I want to break it down to you guys that it is important the location that you find. And as I stated before, we have those 6 or 5 locations that you should look for, being the hospital, the hotel, the office, the high school, the universities, the colleges, the apartments. Those are the list of locations I would recommend that you search on Google, or you find out from your network if they know of any of these types of locations that you can put your vending machine. But yeah, in terms of traffic, 50 plus people, or even better, to maximize over 100 people. That way you can make a lot more profit. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please like and subscribe and follow for more vending machine business information, and also leave a comment below of what you think about the video. Otherwise, until the next one, I'm out. What's up, guys? This is the end of the video where I just want to show you guys all the steps and processes that took place in having my third vending machine. bought and delivered to me in Port Elizabeth. These are all the messages exchanged between me and the seller, and as you can see, all the things that I wanted to be done before I paid and had it delivered to me in Port Elizabeth. You will also see towards the end where I first located the machine at the office building, and then you will see where it's currently at the manufacturing plant. I hope you enjoy this video, guys, and I hope you just see the endless opportunity and possibilities that come with the vending machine business. And as always, again, please like and subscribe and follow, and leave a comment of what you think of the video. Thanks for watching.